Hello, we're here with Susan Adesman. Susan is one of our artisans here at our Artisan Center. And Susan has been with us for a good number of years. About nine. And Susan makes cards.
Yes, I do.
And how long have you, what got you started in making cards?
Well, I'll try to make the story short.
Okay.
A friend and I went to a women's retreat in Minnesota up on a lake, and part of what it was is to do scrapbooking, which I do not do, but they were doing other paper projects and this and that, and I was introduced to card making then. And so I came home and bought a few things and started playing around and looking for classes. And I found a lady at the Christmas Connection one year and took classes from her for, well, until she retired. And then the Senior Center offers them also, so I do that too. So I started out very simple, and it has grown and grown. And you can start out spending not very much at all. But once I decided I wanted to do it to sell cards, I had to really put in some money toward it. And the part that helped a lot is that one of our local craft stores offers a 40% off coupon every week. And so I would use that, any other promotions I could find, also through the company of the instructor. They also offered some really wonderful deals. So all in all, to really get into it at the beginning, I spent about $700 so that I could, really get into it. And then, of course, paper is my downfall. I love papers and color, and always looking for new things. And anyway, that's how it all started.
Okay. And so you make all sorts of different cards. What's your favorite card to make?
Oh, I think I like making Christmas cards. That was my initial thought, is I'm going to make all of our Christmas cards. And it just grew into everything else with birthday, and honestly, I do get well, thinking of you. I actually have done a couple of anniversary cards, and the internet is very helpful with verses because I do not have that skill. And you just kind of play with everything and see what it is you really, really like.
And so are there, in your supplies, are things already cut out, or do you have to primarily cut things out?
You can do both. Part of what we're going to do today is you're going to learn, I'm going to show you, you are going to cut out. You can buy, well, I call them embellishments. They're sort of like stickers, but they have a little detail to them, a little height to them, and you can use those. I do stamp some things and then cut them out. It just depends on what mood I'm in. And some of the products, like this is a stamping set. You can also get a set that will cut all of this out, but I haven't gotten to that point yet because I'm still happy using it just flat, which is what we're using on our card today.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, I'm ready to get started.
You ready? Okay, this is your package.
Okay.
You want to open it up, and then I'll explain to you what's what.
Okay.
I hope I remembered to bring you an envelope. I didn't.
And so you have all of the things that we're going to make
that you're
this
going
card with.
Exactly.
Okay.
And here are all the inks.
Okay.
And then anyway.
Looks nice and fallish.
Yeah, that was kind of my, it's so hot, we need to have a little coolness. If you want to go ahead and fold this in half,
Okay.
that makes your card. And what I do for cards and envelopes is, again, the local hobby store carries packets of the cardstock and the envelopes, and they're already scored, so you know how to fold them, and you're good to go. And that really, you can cut your own if you want to and score them, but for me, this saves a lot of time, so I don't do that.
Okay.
I've already gone ahead and pre-cut your outer, and that goes, I'm just going to show you kind of how it all goes together. So that'll get glued on the front.
Okay.
Do you want to do it as we go?
Sure.
Okay. Two kinds of, this is what I use. There's a dot runner, which, I don't know if it'll show on camera. Looks like that. It's like a blue line with dots. It's not quite as tight.
Okay.
And then there's what they call a permanent, which is a tape runner, and I doubt that this is gonna show.
That sort of looks like
It's like running.
direction tape.
Yeah, kind of.
Sort of.
It's real sticky, so you gotta be careful with it. I use this when I'm putting that on.
Okay.
Now, there's two ways you can do it. You can put it on the back of the orange, or you can put it around the edges of the white, whichever makes you happy.
Okay.
So I'll let you decide which way you wanna do it.
Okay.
And if you wanna use this one, which is easier, that's okay too.
That one. Okay.
And see, do you have that on the back?
I think so.
Yes, you do. Okay.
Because it has a little.
Yeah,
on
they're
the side.
raised, yeah.
Okay. That's the best is to put it.
However you wanna put it. You kinda wanna get your corners so they don't come loose. You can always come back. Now, if you don't wanna invest in these kind of glue runners, you can use, Elmer's glue, you can use a glue stick, you know, however you wanna do it.
I think this is, to me, it'd be a little less messy.
Yes,
Mhm.
it is, it is. Now, you have some edge going on. If you wanna turn that over and close it, then if you want, you can cut that orange off. See how it's sticking out on the edge?
Okay.
I always cut a little bit bigger so that you, because I'm not real good sometimes about getting it straight on, so.
These little scissors are nice.
Yeah, those were a gift. They're little, they're really embroidery scissors,
Mhm.
but I use them for this, which is really destroying them, but anyway. Alrighty, now I have gone ahead and pre-cut your background.
Okay.
And what I use, this is a set, they sell this type of thing, again, at the craft stores. You can find them online, wherever you wanna go, but as you can see, they're all the different sizes.
Magnetic.
Yeah, and they're, well, I bought that to hook them in, so they're not bouncing all over.
Uh-huh.
But, that's what this one, which one cut this? This one cut this for your background, but we're not gonna put that on. You can put that off to the side.
Okay.
And now we're going to do the stamping part.
All right.
Okay. Now, stamps come in all sizes and shapes. These are the new clear ones where you can really see what you're doing. The old ones, which I still use, have a wooden back to them. There are just all kinds of stamps, just, you know, feel free. So this one we use the tree. And before you start, I want you to practice on your piece of paper,
Okay.
just so you get the feel of it. So you want to ink it up.
So this looks like a paperweight.
It is, but that's not really what it is. There, you can get these in all different, like we've got a little one. I buy all brands, all whatever, for the different sizes. You can get them even as big as the whole card when
Okay.
you're doing like a background stamp.
So could you use, maybe if you couldn't find this, if you had maybe something like plexiglass or
I
something
don't
like
know
that,
if it would
you
stick.
know? Okay,
I've never tried. And don't be afraid of the ink.
okay.
Yeah, I think you've got that pretty good. Now just flip that over and give it a whirl on the paper so you can see what it feels like. And then just push, yeah, you need to, there you go. There. And the glory of not putting your piece of paper down first is that if you don't like the way it turns out, you turn the paper over and use the other side. So, anyway, that's how that'll work. So if you want to get her all inked up and then do your card.
Okay.
And there are like a bazillion kinds of inks too. I like these little ones for when you're doing small stuff like that, rather than great big pads.
Mhm.
I also have markers that I use if I want to color. I didn't bring anything that I have colored, but you can do that too. So you want to put your tree up a little bit on the paper
Okay.
because we're going to be wrapping down below. Yeah, looks good. Lovely.
Okay.
You did good. All right, we'll move that one out of your way.
Okay.
All right, now comes the really fun part. And that's making the leaves.
Okay.
And that's just this little bitty. And what I did, I started with the orange first, and you just, again, practice on your paper.
Okay.
There's two ways you can do. You can ink it up once and stamp, and then you can stamp again and it'll be a little bit lighter next to it, yeah. So it depends on how you wanna,
Okay.
yeah. It's called, I think it's called stamping out, I'm not real positive. Anyway, so do that around on your tree, wherever you think you want orange.
Okay.
It really is just, you just build.
Okay.
However you wanna do it. And you don't have to push real hard, because then that makes it, spread.
Gotcha.
So just, yeah, I ink it up again,
Okay.
after like every 2 to 3.
Okay. The good part about these little things you put the stamps on is you can wipe them off,
Right,
and they.
yeah, oh, I
clean up
forgot to
easy.
bring stuff to write them off to do, well, I've got Kleenex in my pocket, and use that to wipe off when we get to the gold. I use a little more orange, but it's yours, I better be quiet.
No, you're good.
It's your creation, not mine.
I want you to tell me what you think.
Yeah, I do some more orange.
Okay.
Yeah, that
Very
looks
nice.
great. All right, let's clean this little bad boy off.
Okay. And you just wipe it off?
Yeah, I use baby wipes, non-scented baby wipes. They sell product that you can get to wipe them off. It's a chamois cloth, and you just wet it and do that. You can use water. They sell a product to clean stamps. There's all kinds of ways, but I have found that inexpensive baby wipes work beautifully. And however much gold you want on it. Oh, did I remember? I forgot to bring the words.
Got a,
No, it's not all right.
got a pretty
I totally forgot the words.
colorful fall tree.
Oh, that looks good. Are you happy with it? Okay. Then you can be done. Okay. Well, this is embarrassing that I forgot the stamp for the words. But we can wrap it,
Okay.
and I can show you how to make,
Okay, that'll be
how to
good.
make where the words go.
Okay.
Okay. Now, we're going to wrap the card.
Okay.
Again, the best place to get ribbon is Ben Franklin. I don't know if you can plug places, but the reason I like them is they sell it by the yard. It costs like 25 cents. So instead of having to buy 10 yards of something that you might end up not liking, or a color you're only gonna use occasionally, this way you can just have a little bit.
Mhm.
Alrighty, so, no, we don't need to cut yet.
Okay.
I'm gonna-
Need your card.
Yeah, I was gonna show it. You can do it, there's 2 ways you can put ribbon on. You can just cut it from side to side and run your tape runner under it and stick it. But this one is easier because we're gonna tie it there.
Mhm.
So, let's see, which side did I wrap it on? Doing this, looking at a camera is different. So you just bring it around. I'm gonna let you do it.
Okay.
Just take however much you need that feels comfortable. And then just give it a tie, and you know what we'll do? We'll take this off, let you put that on your card. But I'll show you how to cut the.
That's okay.
Oh no, you gotta have a done card.
And then
Then just tie it however you want it, you know.
okay.
Can you get it?
Mhm.
Yeah. It doesn't have to be fabulous, because when you pull it, it'll tighten up.
Gotcha.
There you go. Lovely.
Okay.
And now we just, snip off your end. And you might want to snip this one because it looks kind of raggedy. Okay, now we'll work on the part of doing this, which, since I forgot the stamp, we'll just do the beginning parts of it.
Okay.
All right, so here is your piece of paper, and here's your cutter. So we're gonna go cut.
All right.
Now, this is not what comes with this. What comes with this is a different type of platform that you can use for both cutting and embossing. I decided to get this one because it's magnetic. So when you put it sticks and doesn't move. So when you have little intricate pieces, they stay put. Alrighty, so you make a sandwich. Okay, now turn it. The other way. There you go. Yeah, it'll feel funky, and it makes noise. All right. You have it cut.
Oh, wow.
Ta-da.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Nice.
I'm going to show you how to do the edging on that.
Okay.
So you at least know how to do that. Okay. You take your if you have a marker, you can use that, or you just take the edge. And what you do is just do that.
Okay.
Around the edge. If it gets up on the top of it, it's okay. Actually, I probably cut the wrong size. But that's okay, because we're going to take this one off and you're going to use it. But that's one way you can do to just kind of pop it against, since you have white on white, if you do that, it pops it so you can see it better. Okay. Yeah, you're good to go. That'll end up in the trash. We're not going to do anything with that.
Okay.
But if you put it against here, you can see how the orange shows.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. I'm going to take
Very
this one.
nice.
I'm going to take this one apart so you can use it on yours. Okay. So you've gotten it all done. If I would have remembered the stamp, she would have stamped. And now we're going to do what they call pop it up. And I know I brought those.
Pop it up.
So these are little sticky things. I don't know if you can tell, they're about, what, a 16th, 18th, eighth of an inch. And they give a little depth to what you're doing, so it isn't so, everything isn't so flat. So if you want to just stick a couple on there. And you can put them in all four corners if you want to. It depends on what you want to do.
Okay.
You peel off the little thingy. I don't know what you call it, paper.
And you can, and I like this too, because you can be as creative as you want to.
Exactly.
Or as simple as you want to.
Absolutely. Yeah, because when I started, all I did was I stamped a flower and leaves, and that was that. It was just a little note card. Yeah. So you just, hook that on wherever you want to put it. There you go.
Good.
All righty. And now you just need to attach it to your orange. So if you turn that over and run your, I guess you like the
Either way. Let me try
whichever
this
way. You
one.
want to try that one?
Yeah.
No, don't do it on top of this. No.
Okay.
You're not going to be happy. Because if it runs over, then you're going to have a bunch of goo.
Gotcha.
Oh, you can use way more than that. Yeah, that type, it takes a while to kind of get used to because
Mhm.
it sticks.
More sticky.
It's very sticky.
Yeah. You can really tell the difference between the two.
Right. And you just center that, or however you want to put it. If you want to put it to one side, you can do however you want. That's the glory of paper. Just put it where you want it. Yeah. There you go. Ta-da.
Very nice.
Yes, yay!
Yay! That's and it's easy.
Yes.
You know, but I really like that machine. That's
Yes.
pretty neat how it kept that little
Right.
piece for you.
Yeah.
But yeah, how simple and what a great thing. I love cards. So
Good.
this could be a huge investment. I really like it. So
Well, the other thing is you get to know people and this and that, and get comfortable with each other. You can share your stamps and your different cutting pieces and all that. But getting the Big Shot or either they're different brands. I know there are people who use Cricut. I've never used Cricut. I don't know how that works.
Yeah.
But this is less of an investment than a Cricut. And I don't know, I just find it very soothing, and some days the imagination goes and other days it's just not there. And then you just get up and walk away and come back later.
That's
Yeah.
right. Well, and the good part of it is that you can make different seasons, you can do whatever comes to
Absolutely.
mind.
Absolutely.
Just be, like I said, as creative as you want to, or be as simple as you want to.
Exactly.
And what wonderful things are is something that's homemade, you can't.
Right.
People
right.
really like that.
They do.
Mhm.
Yeah. Yes.
Well, Susan, this has been great, and thank you so much for showing us how to make a card, and hope you have a great rest of your day.
Thanks. I enjoyed it.
Okay.
Thanks for the opportunity.